this is an extraordinarily complicated situation where the regime is not recognized internationally. It is under sanctions, under the terrorism and other. So doing transaction has become extremely complicated. Now in this, the only window I see is that there is a real and present danger of a humanitarian crisis of a huge magnitude emerging in Afghanistan because of the withdrawal of funds, because of the lack of capability in the new government, and also the fear of people to do trade with Afghanistan because the permissions are needed under the international conventions. So we need to do a 1 to 2 years of a transitionary arrangement under the humanitarian window where we can facilitate trade. We can also facilitate some kind of food and food for work programs, because just transferring cash will not solve the problem of humanitarian crisis, which is very visible. So what we need to do is, in order to fast track, we need to have permission to set up some banking system, which Pakistan can do because it was there before, and branches should be given permission for a specific transaction under the FATF regime, under the international clearance regime, so that money can be transferred. The government in Afghanistan will be happy to use a private banking channel because of the desperate situation. The second part is that if we need to support trade, in the transit trade there are several clauses which confine to WTO and international agreements. We need to get a waiver for 1 to 2 years to facilitate Afghanistan trade, and for that Pakistan along with the neighboring countries should put this proposal on table to the Office of International Islamic Countries. We should put proposal to EU, and we should do proposal to the neighbors to put pressure on international community that don't make the current humanitarian assistance and trade conditional the way you do in normal situation.